Hey guys, how's everyone? Happy Memorial Day for those of you who are celebrating the Memorial Day yesterday in America or USA. But I want to ask Spirit guys, if you are singles, this is for the singles. What is happening with your love life? Love life energy update. Take note the energies change, but you know, from what we are seeing, energies do not lie as well, but it can change. But for the meantime, in this current energy, we are going to ask the Spirit guides and universe what is going on with your love life. So this is going to be like a love life energy update, and if you resonate, you resonate. Take all the messages with a grain of salt, and if you cannot stand the messages, then don't force it. Don't get triggered, because like I said, energies do change. Nothing is ever like permanent anyway. Even bad things can change as well, or bad energies can change, and that's what we are here. We are learning how to transmute all this negative energy to positive energy and make things happen. Remember, I'm already evolving here as your supernatural channeler. When everybody think like it's all impossible, I have evolved here with so much more. So no one can even tell us anymore what is impossible and what can't happen, because I have evolved with my journey that no one can even explain how I evolved like this. I haven't even touched tarot or oracles in my whole life until I discovered that I am gifted. I never had any tarot reading done with anyone. I haven't even touched tarot all my life until I have evolved here as your supernatural channeler. So if you are someone who's been in this collective and been really frustrated, I tell you, we are going to get through this. That's why I'm really trying very hard. I am not here for likes, followers, and like aesthetic purposes or whatever. I'm here to understand this journey. But if you really gravitate to me and resonate with me, so hang in there, because we are here together. And I am trying to understand, and like you see, even if I could have evolved with mind power, superpower, intuition, I'm also a work in progress, but we are trying. It could be worse, that we're just all going to be picking tarot and don't know what's happening here. But like I said, we have been evolving and so much more, and you are my collective, and I am sure that you are going to have your own magic. And miracles do happen, soul tribe, as how universe brought me in here in this collective. Miracles do come true. So let's go. Pile 1, Chariot. Pile 2, Wheel of Fortune. Pile 3, Temperance. Pick your choices. If you are single, what is happening in your energy? The good, the bad, the ugly, but the energy can change. That's how we are transmuting this bad energy to possibility. And what is your connection, future husband, future wife? If there's any, what do they want to tell you right now? Especially if you are someone really confused and don't know what to do. And other possibilities like love life energy update if you're very much single. What are the possibilities here? So let's go. Calling on my spirit guides, my guardian angel, the assistance of the higher power, and the spirit of the universes. We're going to channel messages, possible energies, advice for those who's going to pick pile Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, and Temperance. Spirit guides, we want to know for all the singles, please, who are going through a very hard time, what is happening with our love life energy update and possibilities. Are we closer to our future spouse, future husband, future wife? And what is going on with this journey? Thank you very much. Let's go. Let's see quickly. Pile Chariot. Maybe you are connecting with someone who is very luxurious, a traveler from a distant land. Maybe they go abroad, overseas, or you're going to go abroad or overseas. Then that's how you're going to like follow your path. That's how you're going to meet each other. So someone here could be mixed race, or maybe this is a mixed culture connection. Let's see what is going on with your energy. Block, obstacles. Okay, so you have been going through a lot of blockages in your journey, and maybe there's a masculine here who has hurt you or made a mistake, or they could be someone who has made mistakes in their life, like a possible difficult past connections, or the possibility a masculine is going through some kind of trauma. Marriage, sacred union. I think what's happening in here, you have to go through these life experiences and challenges. Like maybe the masculine has to realize their mistakes, or realize to release themselves from toxic connections or situation in order to find you. So they have to learn the hard way. There's some kind of painful realization here and growth. The masculine has to grow up in order to believe in your connection, or to find your come to you. So you might hear from them, because it's saying here, call, hearing from them. I feel like maybe some of you, if you already know each other, maybe they block you on social media, and then suddenly you hear from this person. Experience new things. See, I tell you, I cannot make this up. It's saying here, travel. Between the lines, look for what's hidden. So nothing is what it seems. Maybe you are someone who's scrolling social media, and you feel bad that why others partnered up and then you're still very much single. Nothing is what it seems. Look behind the lines. Maybe you're someone who cannot see your connection yet. You're so confused, like so much mental fog, and you cannot see, like you're feeling hopeless and feeling frustrated, and like you're feeling powerless right now. You're thinking like maybe no one is coming for you. You thought like, like you're not worth it. Like you're really suffering right now from low self-esteem and low self-worth. But as far as I can understand here, if you are a divine feminine who has done your part in purging, cleansing, and doing your shadow work and healing your inner child, keep doing what you do. Continue on your path. Don't get deviated, because in this journey, it takes two to tango. See, you might be, maybe there's a feminine who's been working on herself, but the masculine also has to take the effort, take the action to like realize what they don't need anymore. And I think in this connection right here, is this the masculine that you have been waiting for, pile one, or whatever? I feel like if you're waiting for your future spouse, especially if it's a masculine, they might be someone who's going through like a situation that they need to release themselves from, whether it's a third party situation, codependency, or like ambition or ego. This is a person who needs to make the effort to believe in your connection. But I think you're going to hear from them, and universe trying to say you have to experience new things. Do a road trip, travel, move your energy, move your body, get to know people, attend events, socialize. And that's all you can do right now, as far as I can intuitively interpret to you. And maybe, let's say you are connecting with someone and it did not happen on such a time, maybe because it wasn't the right time, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to see each other again, that you're never ever going to meet each other. I think what universe is trying to tell you here, pile one, is like the moon energy. There's still some secrets that's going to unfold in your life. There's still things that's going to be revealed to you, but universe do not want to tell you yet, because it's a work in progress. It's still working behind the scenes. This is why you cannot see right now like a love story or a love connection that you do not see coming to happen in your life because you thought this is impossible. So this is what I could see for now. I mean, you've suffered through so much heartache and blockages. Like if you fall in love with someone and then suddenly something always happen and you got your heart broken. I mean, I feel like because you have to go through this journey, these experiences, or maybe you were connecting with your true person who has to come in your life, but before they can come in your life, they have to clear away toxic connections, because you're not I mean, if you do not know each other yet right now and you haven't met each other, it's because you're not vibrating, you're not vibing like with a vibration. Maybe both of you are in the like low vibration, low frequency right now, and it's tugging your connection low. So instead of like making an opening for you to find each other, like an opportunity, or if like, you know, if you were both looking for the path to find each other, if your vibration and your frequency is very low, it's weighing both of you down heavily, and it's making more blocks and obstacles. That's what I could see. So anyway, work on your frequency. Like I said, do your grounding, meditation, prayer. You gotta learn to have faith in yourself, in your connection, and in your journey. Just when I think it's impossible to love you, you go and prove me wrong. So someone here has lost faith in love. Someone here felt hopeless in love. Maybe the masculine, like, you know, get so disgusted when it comes to like connections. And then the feminine, same way as well. Possibility, feeling frustrated and have a bitter taste in their mouth for like even thinking that she have a love story. If life is a game, then you're the only teammate I need. See, I tell you, you need teamwork. It takes two to tango. I'm not even kidding you. So, shop or store. You might meet each other, run into each other on a shop or a store. You're the one I've been waiting for. So, someone here has been waiting for their future spouse, their one true connection, their one true person forever and ever. You might have an intimate wedding or a garden wedding. Well, for whatever it's worth, we're still seeing weddings in your energy. So you might want like, you know, a very intimate wedding where family and friends, like, or a beautiful garden wedding. It's sentimental and like very loving event. Like that's what I could feel right now, where there's just family and friends and laughter and, you know, sharing stories of how your connection you thought is so impossible, but then now here you are getting married to each other. So let's see, what else do you need to know about your connection? I think like you thought like you can be together because it's always something blocking you from being together. Two of Cups, this could be a twin flame connection. Like this connection is going to feel like it's always meant to be, no matter how much like life has like put you or pull you apart. I feel like in the end it's like a cycle. Universe, divine, or your path towards each other, you're going to meet each other again and again and again, because it's a destiny. It's your destiny to be with each other. Emperor. So your future spouse could be someone who is a very king, mature man, handsome, attractive, ambitious, successful, rich, wealthy man who has a lot of pressures and responsibilities. They could be a good father figure, a person who is a good mentor. Also, the downside about the Emperor is someone who has problem working on their personal relationships, and this is a person who could be like the serious type, they are someone traditional, disciplinarian. So when it comes to like lovey-dovey or emotions or something like that, they have to work on it. They have to work on expressing their love to you vocally, but through actions, this person is going to show to you how they care about you. So the opportunity that you are looking for, how to meet this person, I think there's going to be an opening. If you are thinking, is there really going to be hope for you to meet your dream person? Maybe this is the man of your dreams, your longtime crush, or someone you are really so drawn to right now, and someone you really admired. Yes, there's an opportunity here. So there's a message here: be approachable, be friendly, because universe going to find a way to bring you two together. It's saying here shop, store, or maybe you can run into each other while you are working or you're up and about. So this is divine timing. You might meet each other on a chance meeting, because you might see signs, synchronicities, dreams. Knight of Wands, there's going to be a lot of passion here. And it's a really mind-blowing connection. When you're going to meet each other, you're going to blow this person away. It's like you're going to shake their world, because you are someone like who's so different from who they used to know. You are someone like who's going to teach them about real feelings, about love. Because see, the Emperor could be someone who has everything. They thought they can control companions, friends, partners, job. But then when it comes to you, they're losing control. They're going to feel a lot of deep feelings for you. It's like you are someone who's really going to like get into their inner desires, their inner world, and this person might get obsessed with you, or like they cannot stop thinking about you. So the Tower is also a person who's like needing to make some changes in their life. Possibility, because your person or your future spouse is someone who has been through a lot, like family trauma, personal relationships, toxic connections in the past. And then that's how you come in, because you're someone who's going to bring love and healing to your future spouse. And I think this Tower moment is going to be like a blessing in disguise for your connection, because you're going to make your future spouse feel like love is really real. Because in the past, your person can be just thinking like, oh, okay, like they can just connect even if there's no emotional, spiritual connection or just a little attraction. They just go for it. They don't even care. But when it comes to you, you're going to open a lot of floodgates of emotions into this person, especially if it's a masculine. You're going to trigger this masculine or your future spouse to like make some changes and transformation in their life to be a better man for themselves and for you and for others. It could be some triggers here too, but I think you're going to get through this together, because after all, I'm still seeing and I can still understand that the masculine has so much feelings for the feminine, and this connection, this love is so powerful. Like your energetic connection between each other is so solid that, you know what, no one can ever be breaking it. It don't matter others going to be saying, oh, like, you know what, cut the energetic cord. No one can really cut the energetic cord. It's only the universe who's going to have the power to do that, or God up above. So maybe right now, currently you're in separation, and then there's a long waiting period because like I said, there were constantly blocks and obstacles in your journey. But I was already seeing in advance your wedding day. This is how your conversation is going to be on your wedding day, that you cannot even believe that amidst all these obstacles, when others think that this connection is impossible, because I think you might have encountered a lot of toxic people, toxic third parties, haters, toxic friends who has been blocking you and your person from being together. But you're going to conquer all these blockages, because from what I can understand here, love conquers all, and you're going to fight for each other no matter what. So thank you very much. Don't lose hope, pile 1, because this is the reason like we are learning here together. Let's go pile 2, the Wheel of Fortune. I kind of like the Wheel of Fortune, but let's see. The Wheel of Fortune could be movement. If you're feeling stagnant energy, so there's going to be a relief, passage. It's like good luck, or the universe is going to favor you now. It's like lady luck is going to be smiling in your connection now. The Wheel of Fortune is also like it's meant to be. We are meant to be. Or you could be someone living 2 different lives, like yin and yang. Maybe there's distance, like status, race, age, religion. There could be differences between you, but I mean, if it's universe going to say that this is your person, I guess you're going to fight all against the odds to be together, because your differences, it's not going to divide you, but it's just going to complement you and your person to be together. You complement each other. So maybe you are someone who's thinking, oh my God, this connection is too good to be true. Is this really possible? It's written in the stars. Your love story is written in the stars. It's fated and destined to happen. Unresolved situation, unfinished business. Wow. Unfinished business could mean that it's like past life relationship. Maybe you already know who your future spouse is. Storm, turmoils coming ahead. So there was some chaos here and misunderstanding, but no matter what, through the understanding, your attraction towards each other is off the chart. I think this is a connection that you really like, are passionate about each other. It's like very strong sexual chemistry, very strong magnetic attraction. That's what it's saying in here. Self-esteem, insecurities. So there's a family in here. You could be someone who's naive, inexperienced, or maybe you isolated yourself when you tried to do your shadow work or your cleansing or purification. Yeah, I tell you, Divine Feminine, see? The Divine Feminine has evolved. She has worked on her shadows, and she has been in the path of healing. She could be intuitive. She could be a healer. She's really like someone who has cleansed her life now, waiting for her true love to come in her life. And she expects that her true love is going to be someone high vibrational. So there's a message here. If you are single, pile 2, do not lose hope, because see, there's renewed hope, new love. If you are someone who's really manifesting for new love or a new romance, well, that could be a message for you. But this could also mean that maybe if you have connected with a specific person from your past, or you might have been connecting with your true person now, do not give up. That's the message here. Just because sometimes you cannot understand your person doesn't mean that the storm is not going to clear up. I feel like the message here, you and your person, you and your future spouse need to work together and need to weather the storm. You need to be each other's shelter from the storm. You cannot like put the other one down. I think like the love affirmation here is gentle words, gentle touch. Maybe it's also physical touch because we are seeing magnetic attraction. You need bonding. You need like heart-to-heart conversation. I think what happened here, maybe the feminine is connecting with someone like a masculine who has been not so talkative lately. Maybe the masculine feeling distant. The masculine was like just quiet because see, it's like they're keeping their feelings bottled within themselves, inside themselves right now. So the feminine here, maybe she's vocal, emotional, like sensitive. So she wanted like words of love, words of affirmations, that an assurance that, you know, her future spouse or future husband is going to be in her life and not going to leave her alone. So the feminine is quite emotional and very sensitive at this time. So if you're really feeling through this, like, you know, frustration and crying and cannot sleep and just feeling hopeless in the world, remember, you're divine feminine. Your fuel is healing and learning to love yourself. You are a delicate flower. You're very fragile, and that's why, you know, we can understand that you're going to be sensitive because you just really want to get assurance from your future spouse that they're going to be with you mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. It's going to be there for you to offer you some kind of security and stability, because see, it's saying in here insecurities. You were feeling insecure here, feminine. That's the reason, like, you are really trying to like maybe catch your person's attention or catch your future's husband attention. You're too vocal, you're too you know, you're too honest, you're all like lovey-dovey, you wear your heart in your sleeve, but then you get frustrated because the person you might be connecting to is just feeling mysterious right now and staying quiet. Maybe because they have some inner turmoil, some kind of like karmic debts or karmic issues, personal issues within themselves that they need to work on. That's what's happening with your future spouse. It could be childhood trauma. It could be like challenges with work or challenges around toxic connections in the past. So, but there's unfinished business here. Just because someone is not so responsive to you right now because they're in pain doesn't mean that they're not going to get out of their shell. They will come out of their darkness when they are ready. They will talk to you. So that's what I could understand. But divine feminine, you need to attract love in your life. That's your purpose here. So hang in there and don't give up so easily. Arcades could be like games, you know, like there's a lot of games or fair or competitive games or computer games. Let's see. Thank you for loving me and letting me love you. Instead of being angry why your person wasn't returning your feelings or wasn't so responsive to you, they're feeling mysterious, maybe you should like change this energy into like being thankful and being appreciative that you have found your counterpart, your divine feminine. So you're trying to attract your divine masculine. So it's almost like twin flame or a soulmate connection. So just change this perspective that instead of triggering each other to hate each other because the other one is not returning your feelings, maybe try to send them unconditional love. That's who you are, feminine. You are here. Your purpose is to learn unconditional love and selfless love. I know that in this physical world, we are someone who's like, wanting to be like expectation. Maybe this is a message here for you. Expect nothing in return, but learn to appreciate and learn gratitude, because appreciation and gratitude is going to attract the love and blessings that you want in your life, instead of being angry and in pain and saying why. I can't remember what my life was like without you. So someone in here really decides that she wants to be with a soulmate and a twin flame, even though it could be really hard. But I think your soul has already evolved in such a way that you're not going to connect with any toxic, ugly connections that who hasn't worked on themselves. So you want to attract your divine counterpart, your divine partner, and make it happen in this physical union, in this lifetime. It only took one look for me to know we belong together. Wow. So maybe the first time you're going to meet each other, see each other, your person going to see you, they will know that you're the one, however the circumstances, whether they could be seeing other people or they could be someone who's not emotionally available. But what I could understand in here is, give this connection a chance to evolve. Give this connection that love is going to grow in both of you, because the divine feminine, she has so much love to give, while the masculine or her counterpart is still learning how to love themselves. How can they even love someone if they don't even know how to love themselves? You are and always have been my dream. So maybe the divine feminine, she's always been gifted. She has always been this person who's very strong extrasensory perception, always gifted soul. Like you could be a mystic feminine, or you could be clairvoyant, clairsentient, and you might have been dreaming about your future husband, future spouse. You might have been feeling their energy, and you can even understand. But see, you've always been connected. Like even though there's some distance here, I feel like it's like almost like a twin flame connection, that energetically you're with each other all the time. You are never separated. Like whatever is happening in the physical world, the separation is just an illusion, because in the spiritual realm, you're already possibility married in there. You're just trying to find your way back into each other here in this physical world. So you're going to marry each other. So see, the first time you're going to meet each other, there's going to be some kind of the moment your eyes going to meet, it's like a flashback of the past. It's like someone's going to feel like, oh, do I know you? You sound so familiar. You look so familiar. Like this love at first sight is going to trigger some kind of like downloads from your past, like memories of your past that is so unexplainable. It's like a very strong, like spiritual connection, or like the moment you're going to meet, like this energetic activation is going to just like activate between the both of you, and the first time you're going to meet each other is going to be so unforgettable, and you're really going to be drawn towards each other and curious as well. So, and then since you're going to be curious about each other, you going to find the way to really get so much information about your person or about your potential future spouse. There's a lot of mystery here, but then you're very intuitive anyway, feminine or pile 2. So universe trying to say, trust your intuition. Do not ever doubt and distract yourself from this journey and make it so complicated, because you already know, your heart knows who your person is. And even if others going to say, you already know what the answer, but maybe you already know who you want. Maybe you're already like energetically or physically drawn to a person, and follow your intuition. No matter how much the blockage is, no one can tell you that that's not your person. Because see, pile 2, you're very gifted. and no one can tell you like what's wrong, what's right, because you have evolved in this journey with your intuition, and you always know the truth. Your gut instinct, your intuition doesn't lie. Follow your inner compass. If you are going to be doubting yourself, that's your problem, and you're going to get stuck in there, and you're going to give all these dark energies to put more blockages and cover your eyes to see the truth, and to cover your eyes so you can't like walk on your path clearly. So in order to gain clarity, Spirit Guide says you must learn to stay focused in your journey. You are on the right path, and do not get distracted. So Ace of Pentacles here could be financial windfall, a person who could be wealthy. This could be a connection that's been floating in the air, like a coin floating in the air. It's like a connection that has been happening for a very long time, or maybe you have been dreaming about this connection since you were a child. You're already feeling this energy. But the Ace of Pentacles is also, if this is a person, could be a businessman, a very wealthy person, someone who has like, you know, properties, money. So Two of Pentacles is like someone needs to make a choice. Two of Pentacles is also something about passive aggressive, like someone who needing to make a choice, because this Two of Pentacles is someone who's like, how do I even say that? They're like, I can say it's gaslighting, but it's like, this is a person who cannot make up their mind. It's a yes, no, yes, no. Let's find out more. Maybe this is you right now, because you're trying to distract yourself from your journey, and then instead of like trying to focus, you are doubting yourself. You're doubting your gifts. So your person, if this is a masculine, could be a humanitarian, philanthropist, environmentalist, or someone who volunteers to help others, or humanity, or society, or community. They are someone who has worked on their karma. This is a person who is very generous, and also a person who wants to support you in your journey, who's going to like be a good person for you. Like, see, there's a lot of generosity in here, but you have been doubting this connection. I think it's you, feminine. You have really been suffering from insecurity and low self-esteem, but you need to like you know, change that like self-pity, self-victimization, because you need to ground this connection into reality. The Three of Pentacles is community, the power of community. Maybe ask help from guardians and spirit guides and angels. I think there's a message here. Angels could be guiding you as well, or maybe your relatives who has passed on. There's a lot of spiritual team. Your spiritual team is very strong in your energy, especially you're also very gifted, and they are always here to try to tell you to stay on the right path and don't get deviated, because right now it feels like there's a veil in your eyes that you can't see. You have to lift that up. I was also seeing the Two of Swords energy. See, Queen of Swords, like your spiritual team is trying to tell you, you have to stay strong, because you are walking the healer's path. You are walking like the mystic's path. That is not really easy. It's very difficult, but you have to be strong, bold, and brave. And you're not going to attract someone who's not going to be strong and not going to protect you. You're going to attract someone who is your masculine counterpart, who's going to love you, understand you, and help you in your evolution or in your journey. But I can see that the masculine here could be someone who was struggling to let go of their public image or ego for some time, because see, there was a lot of like materialism. Maybe they could be wealthy, and that's where their focus is career, finances, money, fame. Maybe your person could be a public figure. So like there's a lot of expectation here through family and friends. But I think like when you're going to meet each other, this masculine is not even going to care what others going to say, because they love you and they want to be with you. And your person, although they have so much, like the masculine here, although they have so much like property, money, stability, nice cars, nice house, but something was missing. They're feeling empty. Like they thought they can just control everything, control who they see, they can buy what they want, but they realize that money cannot buy love and happiness. And this is where you come in, pile 2, because you're the one who's going to teach this person to like really, you know, believe in true connections. Maybe this masculine doesn't believe in soulmates or twin flame, and then you're going to come into this person's life and then going to be speaking about twin flame and soulmate, and then they possibly think like, who is this girl? Did she just gone insane? But maybe, you know, for a start, that's how they're going to think, because this masculine is a builder, rational thinker, logical, very technical, could be like someone who's the serious type as well, like very serious about work, ambition. They have struggled to, like, you know, it's like if it's a corporate ladder, like they really have to climb their way to the top. This person is very competitive. They are in the warrior energy, but all their life they have worked all their life to you know, gain fame, money, or stability. That's what they have been fighting for. But when it comes to love and relationship, the possibility like attracted the wrong people, wrong connections in their life. That's the reason like I can feel that this masculine is really lacking on personal relationships. And this is where you come in, pile 2. You're going to come into your person's life and make them believe in soulmates and twin flames and destiny. After all, you pick Wheel of Fortune. There's like a full cycle here. It's like maybe the masculine would try to think, oh, maybe you're just stupid or doesn't believe in soulmates or twin flame. But it's a cycle. They cannot run away from you. Universe always going to merge your path together, and you'll be surprised. You could be living 2 different lives. Maybe the other one could be extrovert, social, butterfly, and then the other one is introvert and naive and inexperienced, but you'll blend your world together. The universe is very confident that you just need to get to know each other. Maybe, like, you know, getting to know each other here is the most difficult part. But if your question is, will destiny and universe give you the chance to see each other or see each other again? I think there's a message here, unfinished business. You will see each other again. No one can run away from this connection. Universe will bring you again and again and again, because some things are just meant to be, and that's how your connection is. So thank you very much. Some things are meant to be, and that's how you are and your true person is. You are always meant to be, always have been. Maybe you just have to go through some kind of series of life experiences, soul contract, life lessons, but you're going to clear that. I can see the masculine already clearing their life lessons. So thank you, pile 2. That's all I can understand for you. Let's go, pile Temperance. Temperance, you need a lot of healing. You could be a healer, you could be an earth angel, a high level empath, someone who needing a lot of balance in their life. You need to balance yourself, because there's times, and you need to protect your energy, because you could be someone who's very sensitive, like a sponge. When you get out of the house, you need to protect your energy, and when you go home at night, you have to really incorporate cleansing rituals, shower cleansing, sea salt baths, grounding in nature and ocean, like all these 9 yards, because you need to purify your surroundings, because you are so prone to attracting energy vampires or imbalanced people, traumatic people, troubled people. Let's see, you could be drawn to the medical or healing field. Let's see, soulmate, everlasting. Someone here could be pure heart, pure soul, pure heart, mind, body, soul, spirit. And it's saying here, you want to attract your soulmate, your everlasting love. It could also be a twin flame. You want to be with the deepest soulmate connection. Break up forever endings. I think this could be the karmic depths in the past. Like all these karmic issues that happened in the past, or if this is the current situation, maybe you have broken up with a toxic connection recently or in the past. But let's see, proposal, commitment. Okay, so Spirit Guide is trying to say, you know what, you have to understand that some connections is going to end, because this is universe way of trying to tell you that that wasn't your true person. So whatever universe is trying to say that you need to release, you gotta learn to trust your journey. I know sometimes it's so hard to let go of what is comfortable, and you might be someone who's really wanting to control things. But I think right now, this true love that you truly want and this commitment that's going to happen in your life is like, that's universe way of trying to say that your person is here, your future spouse, your future husband is here. Why are you going to force yourself to other toxic connections and settle for less, when in fact your true future spouse is here, like ready to give you commitment? Let's see what's happening here. Fated meeting, important connection. See, I mean, maybe you are someone who has, like, you know, who's thinking right now that, oh my God, maybe you're not going to get married anymore. Maybe this love is just an illusion. Grass is greener, possibilities. Okay, universe says don't shut down yourself to love. Let love in. And what you need right now is peace. Like I said, you are someone who could be an empath. And then you have been attracting so much negative energy that it's been like blocking your personal manifestations of blessings and love to come your way. So be careful, because see, Spirit Guide says you need grounding, you need to cleanse and purify your surroundings, and also keep your eyes open to opportunity, like get to know people. This is networking in order to meet your person. So fated meeting, that meant you're going to meet someone who's really like I feel like this is a divinely orchestrated connection, divinely guided connection. Maybe like you really tried to work your relationship with some people in the past, some of your connection in the past, and it did not work, and you really wanted a true love that's long lasting. But I guess universe trying to say life is a phase, even love is a phase. But if something's is not really meant to be, I guess universe trying to say your person is waiting for you, or you could be waiting for your person, because they could be someone who's trying to currently gain back their freedom so they can be free to pursue you and pursue this connection. But either way, you need to really attract a lot of peace, find your zen, find your like peace inside of your soul. So at least all these dark energies, dark forces are not going to like rattle you, because this is what is going on in here. They do not like beautiful souls like you to evolve, pile 3. The dark forces do not want you to be successful, to be happy. That's what their goal is. But you're also very powerful, evolved soul, and therefore you can fight this. You do not listen to all these negative thinkers, negative energies. You create your own possibilities. You make things happen. You are the captain of your own destiny. That's what I could understand. If the dark force is trying to tell you, oh, this is not possible, this is not possible, you're going to be alone, no one's going to love you, no one's going to like you, don't listen to them. You're just going to get sad and depressed, and you know, it's very hard because we all really feel that way, but you gotta learn to try. That's what the message here. Don't shut yourself out from possibilities, blessings, opportunities, and love. The world is full of infinite blessings and infinite abundance. Why are you going to be listening to dark forces to make you think that there's no blessing, there's no love, and there's no future spouse for you? There's 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world. It's so impossible to think that no one's going to like you. You could be someone who's just, you know, feeling self-pity and isolating yourself. So get out there, do fun activities, develop hobbies and interests. And then maybe that's how you're going to meet your person, as if it's like a fated meeting, because you're going to be there at the right place, at the right time, at the right moment. This is what I could understand. Maybe you have been waiting for your true person, to meet your true person, and then you've been frustrated because you have been connecting with the wrong people, and it's always break up. But see, this connection has to happen at the right place, at the right time, at the right moment. Be patient. Even the temperance, it meant healing and patience. Patience is a virtue. I love looking at you. I love everything about you. So when you're going to meet your future spouse, you're really going to love looking at this person. Or your person is going to be someone who cannot take their eyes off you. Concerts. So see, maybe you like music, concerts, rock bands. It could be your hobbies and interests. Maybe you play instruments, you like to sing, or even if you can't sing, you like to dance, or just listen to good vibes, good music. Follow your hobbies and interests. It's going to lead you towards your future spouse, future husband, and future wife, and to your perfect match. There you go. You are my perfect match. I think because before you were just settling for less, because you thought like you don't want to be lonely, so you're just settling for anyone just so you're not alone. Relationship doesn't work like that. If something really doesn't vibe, it's not going to work later in the end anyway. You're going to end up parting ways. So in order to attract the love connection in your life, or a love that's everlasting, you gotta be with your perfect match. You cannot be settling for less. Go big and go home. Aim high. You are my adventure and the most wonderful romance in my whole lifetime. So, see, Spirit Guide says, you're going to give yourself the opportunity to embrace this adventure, to find the love of your lifetime, to make this romance of a lifetime happen in your life. Do not shut yourself out of love and romance and think that you don't even have a shot for it, that everything just, been taken from you. That's self-pity. I know that that's part of humanity, that if some things didn't go our way, we really feel frustrated and really feel discouraged. But I think your guides here is trying to tell you, Pile 3, don't get discouraged so easily. Give yourself the chance to pursue this love and adventure and romance of a lifetime that you have been dreaming of and waiting for. it's better to try and try and try again. Put yourself out there rather than to isolate yourself and say why you haven't met your man yet, why you haven't met your woman yet. Like you're not even trying so hard to like put yourself out there and socialize. So see, I mean, no matter how much excuses you're going to be saying right now, oh, you have done this, you have done that. So what if you attended a few socializations and events? It doesn't mean that your person is there. That's the reason like you gotta learn to try. I know others going to be saying, oh, it's a waste of time, expensive time, effort, energy. But you gotta try. What's your choice right now? You gotta make the effort too. That's how you're trying to create possibilities for you, and that's how you're trying to make things happen. If you are someone who's already given up on meeting people or trying to find the one, how are you going to find each other? Opportunity or your future spouse doesn't know where you live unless if they have telepathy to know exactly where your longitude and latitude, or even if you have superpower, it's not even like that perfect yet. So okay, what else? Beach or waterfront wedding. There's also the peace with the ocean too. So maybe you're going to get married, possibility, on a beach resort or a waterfront wedding, like a lake resort or a beach resort. It could be destination wedding as well. Hobbies and interests. There you go. I'm not making it up. There's really a message here, like a very important message for you. I did not look at this energy, but I already tried to tell you in advance. Follow your hobbies and interests, and it's going to take you to your match, to your perfect person. Whatever your hobbies and interests. Like, don't give up so easily. If they're not your type, then don't settle for less. You don't have to go out with them. You don't have, if someone ask you out and you don't like them and they're not your type, don't say yes. It's up to you, because you can't really like force yourself to like someone or like be settling for less if you do not like that person. I mean, I gotta learn the hard way too. Sometimes others going to be saying, maybe give it a chance. We can only try, but if you really know that there's no chance that you're going to like this person, there's no possibility, then it's a no then. But maybe you also need to calm down on your high horse, because maybe sometimes you're too perfectionist, too picky and high standard. You gotta open you gotta open up a little bit. You have to open yourself up to like connections, because what's your choice right now? To be in isolation and be grumpy and cranky, or get out there, follow your hobbies and interests, and let down your expectation that, oh, you might meet so and so. It's going to happen at the right place at the right time when you least expect it. I am hearing like a surprise, but it's going to happen on the right timing. You're going to find your person, or your person is going to find you. But for the meantime, do things that you love, or do things that what interests you or what makes you happy, and just let go of that expectation, and it's going to happen at the right time. As they always say, love finds you when you least expect it. Love happens suddenly. Love happens unexpectedly. And I think that's what's going to play out in your connection. It's like unexpected surprise when it comes to love and relationship. So let's see. See, you are in the crossroad because you're too hard on yourself. Universe is trying to tell you, just be patient, child or pile 3, because there's still a lot of things that still need to discover. But I think you already like too hard on yourself, and you just think, oh my God, that's it for you. You're so hopeless. You're so like done and feeling alone. Don't even do that, because that's why universe and your messages here keep saying you need to create your possibilities. At least you try. The 7 of Swords is a very tricky situation. See, when you're in this like hopeless attitude, hopeless perspective, hopeless mindset, who are you going to be attracting? People who are sneaky, who is very troubled, cheaters, who's going to betray you, who's going to like be so toxic people. And this is not what you want. That's why universe trying to say it's okay to pursue this journey and be patient, to really like find or wait, or like at least make way for the right person to come in your life, instead of like dating the same old who's going to break you and hurt you. Because I could see in your energy it's saying it's very tricky situation that you want to have everlasting love, but all you had been attracting is this toxic energy, vampires, toxic people who has some work on themselves, and liars and cheaters. And that is the karmic cycle that you need to clear up in your life, so you can attract this commitment, marriage, and the right person in your life. See, cut yourself away, remove yourself away from these toxic energies that's been like attracting the same old in your life. Like I feel like Ace of Swords is a breakthrough, like making things happen. It's also victory and success. If this is a person, they could be in legal field, military, law enforcement, man or women service, or they could be someone who's a good public speaker in the communication, in the media. Public speaker could also be in the teaching field. Maybe they are someone who has title in their name, very smart, intellectual. They could also be someone who likes sports or extreme activities, extreme sports. They could be in aviation or like race car or something like that. Anyway, yeah, look, King of Pentacles is a person. There's a masculine here. I think there's a common denominator here between pile 1, 2, and 3. It's a very successful man, but it's a person who has everything, who has money, is a mature man, but need to really attract the right woman in their life. See, the King of Pentacles, King of Cups. Wow, pile 3, you might be someone like thinking, oh, there's no opportunity, there's no suitors, whatever. Maybe there's 2 men that's going to come in your life. The other one is very rich and quiet and generous. The other one's very sensitive, emotional, very loving, hopeless, romantic, and funny. Or you'll never know. Maybe this is just one person combined together. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is unstoppable energy, passionate connection. You are going to be in passionate connection. Maybe this is what you want right now, because maybe there's no sensuality and intimacy in your life right now because your sacral chakra is blocked. Maybe that's what you need to work on, to clear the blockage in your sacral chakra, so you can invite this passionate, sensual energy, sensual creativity, and birthing like positive energy, like a new you, like a renewal of yourself. Because I feel like you were so stuck in your past that you're so feeling discouraged. You can't do that to yourself. I mean, maybe right now Spirit Guide is trying to say you are so feeling hopeless that no one is coming in your life, and then you don't even realize that you're so attractive to the opposite sex, that you have so much secret admirers if only you give chance to yourself. See, there's a lot of suitors here and admirers, which could be your one true person. Or maybe this King of Pentacles, rich, successful, wealthy man, and this King of Cups could be someone who's a healer, could be doctor, surgeon, or someone who is a healer and a good listener. maybe this is just one person. So why are you going to restrict yourself from meeting the right person by saying that, oh my God, maybe you're going to be alone forever, no one's going to like you. Everyone has a taste, whether you're thin or you're curvy. Everyone has a taste. And even if others going to be saying, oh, they're not going to be dating so and so, you'll never know. It changes. Because whatever happened in here is the attraction. But when we talk about attraction, it's not just physical. Sometimes there's so much more emotional, spiritual, and the connection just develop like just out of nowhere, unexplainable. And that's how is your connection going to be. That's why I keep saying unexpected connection, unexpected surprises. Love will find you when you least expect it. Maybe you're so want to really control everything right now, like now that you put yourself into this like chaotic energy, that you try to expect that you're going to meet someone, whatever, and then if you don't meet someone there, you just get discouraged. I think Spirit Guys is trying to say, finding the right person out of the 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world needs magic. That's why we are trying to tap in, the guidance of universe and God up above for miracles and magic to happen so we can find our true person. And you gotta believe in a little magic. Put a little bit of magic and faith in your life, Pile 3, because I think what you did right now is losing patience and really like you're giving control to all this negative thinking, negative forces to cause chaos in your mind, and then you're giving more fears to the demons to like really project more insanity and madness and hopelessness into your life, when in fact, let it go to the universe. Breathe. Your person is going to find you. They have to. But you have to open up and breathe and let it go to the universe and give light and hope to your person that they're going to have the strength and the courage to find you in this lifetime, instead of you giving your fears to the demons, and then the demons going to be feeding you with a lot more fear of anger and pain, instead of you learning how to be strong and trying to encourage your future spouse, future husband, future wife to hang in there no matter what. You are trying to make way for all these demons to cause more pain in your journey. So be careful. We are here in the spiritual collective, and no one can really understand why we have evolved like this. But since we are gifted souls, we can never really relate anymore. We just like normal dating, or like just bouncing from one person to the other. That's the reason we are trying to manifest our real person, real twin flame, or real soulmate. So you know what universe trying to say? Try to be out there and take care of you. Take care of you, mind, soul, body, spirit. Make sure that you update your style. Make sure that you comb your hair and take care of your skin. Take care of what you eat. And before you know it, you're going to attract suitors. Not just 1, 2, 3, 4, a lot. And you don't even try. And maybe you are so beautiful that you don't even have to try so hard. But since you are someone who's suffering from low self-esteem, this is the problem now. The demons are coming in and trying to get down your confidence and your energy, when in fact, you have so much beauty and potential for you to attract the right people, the right man. Just because it did not happen with so-and-so in the past doesn't mean that no one is going to love you. Maybe you're just stuck in a place or a little box that there's limited dating pool. But you know what? We are developing on a time and age that anything is possible. You can travel, you can network online or outside community, society. Don't give up so easily. This is the love game. This is the game of finding your true person. You have to find the right person who's really going to call on you and be compatible with you in all ways, in all aspects. You're not just going to be like settling for anyone, because you're going to go again on the same cycle of breaking up. No matter how much you're going to know each other forever and ever, but if you're not meant to be, it's going to just end in separation, and you're just going to waste your time in there. So Spirit Guide says right now you just need to follow your path and take care of yourself, and put yourself in the situation that you're going to meet possibilities like your future spouse. But I see that you're going to attract a lot of admirers or suitors. You're the one who's trying to just get yourself down. So take care of you. I cannot be just beating around the bush on and on and on. But I think your message here right now, you really gotta learn to practice self-love or self-care within yourself, so you can attract love within yourself, and you can attract the love that you want in your life, attract the relationship that you want in your life. Because right now you do not have the confidence within yourself. So how are you going to attract love from others if you do not even know how to fall in love with yourself? You gotta learn to love yourself first. That's your situation here, pile 3. If you are very much single, you're going to attract a lot of admirers, but see, you're so like hard on yourself. So maybe that's the message here too. Be kind to yourself and breathe. Like, I mean, don't feel like you're just going to like demand now from universe, I want my future spouse now. Like, I mean, if that's so easier, we're not going to be here. We're not toxic anymore. We have evolved already. So meeting the right person, it takes work for us, because our soul has already transformed. We're already like going through this path of life mission. We want to be with the person who's going to understand us on our life mission, and not just going to block us and judge us because we are spiritually evolving. So I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you, pile 3. But if you don't, just know that if you work on yourself, you will attract a lot of admirers. You will attract a lot of suitors. I could see a lot of suitors who are going to be curious and interested, and who's going to really pursue you. You're the one who's going to make a choice on who you want to see and not. Maybe right now, like, because you're so hard on yourself, you think that, you're not, you don't have what it takes to attract someone, because that's your mindset right now. Maybe just change it a little bit and create possibilities in your life. Try to change your mindset a little bit, or play up with your style. Take care of what you eat, move your body, dance to your favorite music. It's do things that makes you feel beautiful, because right now maybe you are someone who's really feeling heavy right now, feeling heavy in energy. You gotta learn to let your energy and your body flow. That's why I keep saying breathe. If you are trying to manifest something in the universe, even if a law of attraction, law of affirmation, you gotta learn to breathe and let it go to the universe and trust that your dreams can also come true. You don't know when it's going to come true, but at least deep in your heart, you will have faith that miracles can happen in your life, and in your case right now, to attract the love of your life, to attract the man of your dreams, woman of your dreams, or your future spouse who's going to be your forever and ever. So this is what I could understand for you, pile 3. I really tried, because yesterday I tried to check energies here and there. But anyway, I hope you resonate. Like I said, energies always do change. That's why we are here in this collective, because we're really trying very hard to understand our journey. We are not the same as we were yesterday. Yesterday we can just, date wherever, but our eyes has opened. The universe has opened our eyes to something more in our soul path. So now we are here, the journey towards ourselves and the journey towards our divine counterpart, or the journey towards our real partner in this physical lifetime, which is our twin flame or soulmate, or our future spouse, which is also a deepest soulmate connection. So hang in there. I love you guys. If you want to request your reading, you can check on my description box. Email me spiritualexplorer1111@gmail.com, or if you want to send me coffee or gifts, my CashApp and my PayPal is also in my description box. Hang in there, Soul Tribe. I will see you again soon on the next live stream, post, and readings. Have a wonderful day. Bye.